Hi
Dude,
YouTube.
hi YouTube.
There's there's not really a plan for this video. I'm gonna be playing Runeslayer, trying to progress this build.
Filler
Gonna
post,
be,
filler post.
it's gonna be a filler post. You know, I forgot to do yesterday's second post. It was too caught up because no one got on.
The 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 by daily schedule is falling apart already. It's been 3 days.
I made it up on remember Sunday I didn't post anything, so on Monday I dropped 4 videos straight. It felt so much shorter. We did like hour-long videos each time, but in actuality it felt like 20 minutes.
It's because when you're having fun, time flies.
I can't fly. I'm too fat. Yeah, but we're playing. Well, I'm playing Runeslayer. I don't know what Santiago's up to right now. Trying to min max this build. I feel gay saying min max. Now, there's anything wrong with being gay, right?
God, Vin Maxing is so homosexual.
Is it? Is it? Guys, is min maxing
Maybe.
homosexual?
Tell me in the comments below.
T- tell me your opinion on this.
What does min maxing mean to you?
Who is your min max?
Who do you min max for? Aw, lame.
That's who you min max for?
Yes, dude, I completely missed.
You know, if I had an opinion on Runeslayer, it would be I like the game by itself, but God, this parry combat is so trash. You can get like one hit off every 2 seconds. Cause some of these enemies just move stack. I still beat him though. I still beat him though. I still beat him though. I still beat him. Don't worry, guys. I single-handedly am I am the Runeslayer. I am the Runeslayer. Okay, you gotta give me something here, man.
Oh, sorry. You are the Rune
Alright,
Slayer.
we are the Runeslayers. Yeah, this video's never done. Nah. Actually, if this video gets past an hour, if I forget if I get to stop recording, like at some point you can hear me shitting on the mic, then
Also upload it.
yeah, I'll still upload it. Update.
Don't say that ever. God, kill yourself. Guys, for this video we're sponsored by mental health awareness. Make sure to check on your friends, your family. Um, make sure they don't kill themselves. That's pretty bad.
Your friends don't care about you.
Had some dude told me to kill myself because I beat him like 3 times. It was it was kind of sad. It made me sad. Joshua, what should I do?
Say it back.
You're right.
Yeah, but you know, what was the topic we were on before this? Televangelists. You know,
Televangelist.
really scummy. Don't really deserve this. I don't. If you guys don't know what a televangelist is, hopefully some of you know. Pretty. It's not really a common term, but
Put it back down in the comments.
if you don't know what a televangelist is, then put it in the comments below. I'll tell you about it. No, but it's You ever seen like a mega church, like those big churches with those people flying around and there's like fireworks and inside, and they're being hung up by like a string and like I'm spreading the word of Jesus. That's what they are, right? And hold on, I'm getting chased by a giant, elder giant. He's
They're not cool people, cause especially the ones that say that they can heal people are super scummy due to having to pay a huge amount to even go to one of their shows, and then to get quote unquote healed, which is just them touching your forehead saying, "I'm releasing those demons inside of you.
Yeah, let me show
I'm
you. Let
I
me
am
show you a clip of a televangelist.
I am healing you. Get healed." And then nothing happens. So people pay like hundreds of dollars to just go to
This guy.
this show because that's all it is. It's just a show. There's nothing to it. You
There
don't get
is
nothing
there
out of
is
it.
a touch of religion sprinkled in between, but that's not their main purpose
No,
as they're
no,
doing
no,
it.
no. Of course, it's religion. It's like, ah, God, He all powerful. I am His vessel. But it's just using people in a desperate position who think that this one guy is a prophet. I'm not saying anything about religion. Believe what you want, but it's sad how people are being used for are being used for the money when they're in a desperate spot.
It's even worse because when you put that when you brainwash that mentality into that's loud. Hold on, let me lower when you brainwash that mentality into their head that if you give me money, you will be paid back tenfold. It doesn't help that any good thing that ever happens, they will think that it was because of what they paid.
Yep.
I don't know if I
Like
sound
if
I don't know if I
someone
sound really
has
loud here.
maybe, like if someone has cancer and they go to one of those mega churches and the cancer recedes, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, it worked! That blank just healed me," or that person. I forgot what they're called because
Priest,
they're not like a
televangelist.
priest.
Yeah, they're referred to as
Uh,
ministers. Man,
Ministers, whatever. They just healed me. Their word is true, but all they did was just waste money, and
look,
their
I'm not
cancer
gonna
receded on its
say
own.
that religion don't exist. I feel safer believing in a religion because having there's a lot of misuse in the world. Like how people are scared of going. If you get out into a forest and it's pure dark in there, you're also gonna be scared because you don't know what's in there, right? Also, it's a forest. A Slender Man could be in there. That is loud. That is loud.
Lower your
But
Roblox volume.
huh?
Lower your Roblox volume.
It's at 1. I can't lower it any more than there.
Oh,
I have to go through the settings of the game. Oh, shit, guys, teammates. But it's the idea of demons, the idea
no,
of
you did.
religion. Where was I going with this? I like religion. It makes me feel comfortable in situations that I usually wouldn't feel like about like the existence of space or death or something like that.
Mhm.
It makes it a lot better to deal with, right? And to each their own. Everyone gets their own religion. Everybody believes in their own things. But where was my point? I forgot what my point was before this.
Oh, religion makes you feel safe.
No,
That's
before
a
that.
that's
Even before that.
oh. I think you're still talking about them, the televangelists.
Yeah, priests. It's a way they're psychologically manipulating people to the point where they're believing everything they're doing. I'm not gonna say that I don't believe the fact that those people they go up to, like some people do really get not cleared,
Yod.
blessed, healed, like when they put their hand on them, and like maybe it is true. I'm not one to know. I've never experienced it. I've seen videos on YouTube, but I don't. Me personally, I don't know exactly if it's true or not.
Mhm.
So maybe the people who did go through it really did experience like demons. But to everyone else, they're forcing
Yeah,
themselves
that's
to believe that those people who may not have demons or may not believe the thing, they're watching it happen, and in their minds, they're brainwashing themselves that like, oh my god, if he touches me with his special god hand, I'm gonna have all the demons come out of me. So at what point is it religion, and at what point is it brainwash? You know what I mean?
that's kind of what religion falls into. Is yeah. It's either teachings or kind of goes into full on brainwashing. Like that whole thing of like religious psychosis. The people were saying like the LA fires was God's punishment, like clearing out sinners or something like that. That was a really odd thing. But most things when it comes to religion, um, especially when people are in desperate times, is just putting a lot of faith into one thing, and when they do that, They just kind of believe in whatever gives them a feeling of safety. That's how I kind of was when I was little. I used to be super religious, and I kind of believed that if I just prayed hard enough, it would work. It it didn't, but you know, that's kind of how I think other people feel.
And
Is at the
a lot
time.
of the time that when it
Hmm.
comes to like personal things, like them like, oh my God, I can't do this, but if I believe in God enough, I'll be able to accomplish it. The thing is,
It.
they believe that works because it technically does, but it's not God itself. It's the power of belief. I don't know if you've ever seen
Mhm.
like those videos where like if you just at some point if you believe hard enough, you just could do it. Because this like you put a self limit on yourself. Like if you believe you're sick, you're gonna feel sick until you stop believing that you're sick, or until you yourself are actually not sick. And it doesn't help that that every time any miracle that happens, you just automatically assume that was Jesus Christ or that was Buddha Buddha Christ. But continue.
Ow. Ow. Forgot my point.
You were talking about how you kept praying. Were you
Oh,
Christian or were you Catholic?
I was Catholic.
No, I was Christian. I am Christian.
I've I've become what's the word for someone that doesn't really believe in religion? I forgot. Atheist.
Atheist. Do you
I've become
do
atheist.
you
I don't believe. Good.
do you not believe in a higher power, or do you just not believe there is a religion? Like, are you like?
I hope there's a higher power. I do hope there's a heaven or a hell. Because you know the
I
whole
think there's a different term for that. It's called like something. I forgot. It's a word for it. It's like C.
yeah, but I don't remember either. But the simplest way to put it is that I don't really believe that the God or and I do believe there was prophets. You know, obviously there was somebody out there who was spreading the word of Jesus or whatever have you, and they're made a prophet like Muhammad. You know, he was just a guy spreading the word of. I'm forgetting my religions. I've been awake since like midnight.
Muhammad.
I'm not I'm
No. Yeah, my favorite
Islam.
religion, Muhammad, Islam.
In the word of Islam, that he was just a guy. Like he was just a guy who spread the word, and now he's a disciple or a prophet. I forgot what he's marked as. But for there to be someone like Jesus or God who was all powerful, who had some sort of power over the world and did all this, I don't really believe in that because you know I I I, I tend to believe that it was all just the same thing that it is explaining something.
Explaining the unexplainable.
Yeah, that's all I believe religion was. Now, while I do hope there's something out there that none after when we die, it's just nothingness. Um, that's just a hope. You know, ow. I'm okay with the fact that there might not be anything afterwards, and I understand why people use religion as a way to help make them feel better about that, or a way to help them push through or keep fighting, or to make support others. But what I don't like is when people make it either their entire personality or try to push it onto others, either by
What do you
forcing them to
consider
believe into that
by
religion.
pushing onto others? Would you say a Jehovah's Witness
No,
is pushing onto others?
no, that's spreading the word. That's fine. Them going up to your door saying, "Can we speak about God for a little bit?" If you go no, they leave. If not, that's fine. You know, that's what they're kind of supposed to do. That's fine. That's just spreading the word. What I mean by forcing it is bashing others for their beliefs, saying like, "Oh, you don't believe in God? Well, you're going to hell." Or you're Jewish, you're Islamic, you're Buddhist. Buddhists don't do anything. Like I don't know, whatever.
It'd be crazy if you even find a Buddhist out of like anywhere besides their main homeland country, like not Japan,
Asia,
China, Asia,
just say
most of Asia.
Asia. That's yeah. that's when I get kind of sick of people that are like that, because let people believe what they want to believe. Your God is as believable as the next one. You know, it's they're all just different ideas.
You
Or
know,
people that bash others because of who they are. For example, oh, God said that homosexuality is unacceptable, or God said that
thirty first
if you
31st Testament people.
or if you want to divorce your wife or divorce your husband, that's a sin because God said you shouldn't divorce it. Or it's all just it makes me sad how people can determine what is wrong and what is right just because of beliefs. That's not one of our guys.
I will believe it is good to have a religion put on people, like not in a way where it's like you're putting like oh you're trying to force a kid to like be Christian, because that's not what I think it's good to raise your kids with some sort of belief or religion, because most of them set standards. I don't like I was raised Christian, and I was taught the second testament, because it's the better one. No offense to my any First Testament people, but it's outdated a little bit. Same beliefs, kind of. But you know, if you just tell a kid, um, I guess it is kind of it kind of is like trying to scare a kid into believing something. If you just tell a kid, dude, you cannot fucking curse at people, or you can't say bad words out in public, or you can't be, doing what we consider bad things, because babies don't know, well, kids don't know what a bad thing is, because you know
Your babies.
they're babies. They don't understand what a
They don't have a right or wrong.
yeah. Oh shit. I meant to do the flick, but
It's because I get why people become scared of God, especially at a young age, because they're told like, oh, if you misbehave like this, you're going to hell, or if you do this, you're going to you're you're going to hell. My parents never did that. They frightened me by using, I kid you not, el cucuy and la llorona.
it didn't
I'm not
frighten me.
kidding.
They just told me that, like, there is a greater power, and at some point you will be judged for your actions. They didn't tell me about hell until like I was older, because you can't just tell a kid, dude, you're gonna fucking die and you're gonna be sent to permanent torture if you don't do this. But they tell me, like, there's always someone watching you. Don't fucking do that, or else God's gonna be like, dude, what you did was bad. I guess it's also important to teach when you're teaching a kid that that's also a way to forgive, like for you to forgive your actions.
Mhm.
Like
My priest actually did that. He always made that a point. I don't know if he's still the priest at the church I went to. He was a good guy, the guy. He always said the thing of, oh, if you sin, you go to hell, blah blah blah. But also said, God is an understanding man. He knows that we sin, and that's okay. He always made that a point, that he will always forgive us as long as our sin isn't, unreprimandable. Murder,
I
rape.
think in some religions even murder is reprimandable. I mean, if it's cause for it depends on the reason. If you yourself if you can forgive yourself for your own actions, and you find reason, or God finds reason in what you did, then it's forgivable.
Yeah, but
Like yeah,
he would always
there's always
say,
a
he would always mark it, like, to summarize it. He always mark it as unreprimandable or unforgivable things. And he always makes it a point every time he ended a what's it called, a service.
yeah.
He would always say that God is forgiving, and he will always forgive you if you have enough faith that he himself will forgive you. He never always left it on, oh, you if you do this one thing, you go to hell forever. It's just God will forgive you. And I understand that as a child, and it made my belief feel like it was worth it, because sure, when I mess up, I would ask for forgiveness, and it'd be like, so I'm pretty sure. God, God found some place in His heart to forgive me, and I would feel better. You know, obviously I don't feel that way now, but when I was younger, it made things it's hard to think and do stuff. It made me feel so secure. It made me feel secure in my actions and my faith. Essentially, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like right now, I still, as of right now, I still am a Christian believer. I believe that, you know, God exists, the God from the current Christian Bible, Second Testament. Because I know there is obviously something greater than us. Nothing can just create from nothing can't just exist as nothing. Something had to make nothing, and something had to have made something that makes what we are right now, right? Obviously, I don't understand what it is. It's the same way how something that lives in the two-dimensional world will not understand what exists in the three-dimensional world because they can't see up. They can't like look up a plane. You know.
Hmm.
Same thing for us. There's always something in the fourth dimension that's greater power than me, or something, or maybe not even the fourth dimension. Maybe something like just that strong that exists, right? But I don't know what it is. It feels safer having an explanation to such things, you know. Instead of just saying that, oh, like I obviously know there's a higher power. That doesn't help me at all. I still know this. I don't know what's gonna happen. But having already pre-written text like the Bible out there to help, it really does make things a lot easier to understand.
This guy's like, oh, this guy's calling me mad because I called him a cornball for putting raw after he did his ult. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was just corny. What he said. Rah! I got you, rah!
30-meter grab. Ah! Bro, just put it in. Just put it in.
Look, I can't. I was setting up for him to grab the trust. I knew he would get it. I trust my teammate. 'Cause I am a. Should not have
You are an evangelist.
No?
What is evangelist? I don't know what. That's the one religion I don't. There's a lot of religions I don't know what they are.
Either do I. That's why
That wasn't even me. What?
I'm just blaming you. You're welcome. God, somebody kill this guy.
You're. I am that guy, by the way. I will rage bait no matter how long it takes.
Aren't we all? Check flag. I have to pop my next.
Isn't it? Yeah. So I guess I found this really amusing.
Yes, but I don't care. You should.
Oh!
I wish you could curse on Roblox.
Oh!
I wish you could curse on Roblox. I really wish you could. But I call him a dumbass.
I don't care.
Someone has poor grammar.
Do I like? Yeah. Is that why you failed English one?
I know this guy personally.
Hard stuck second grade. If he did, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like a god. I actually am God. I knew that he failed English. Pass it.
I don't wanna.
Now's when I get it. I am lag. Did I miss? Oh no.
No, you got it.
Dude, my game is so laggy. I saw it bounce off the wall.
Excuse me. I still have 500 Robux. I don't know what to do anymore. No, another avatar.
By mute. No.
No. We should get Robux, and then we have an entire hour-long video of us shopping. Like, should I get this? No. Oh, he
Uh,
left. Dude, lame. Like,
yeah,
I
because
was getting mad.
we're gonna be in the same server. I'm gonna go back to finishing this Rune Slayer build. But
Lame.
um, comment down your beliefs in the comments down below. Comment
If
your
you
beliefs. If you a Christian, give me a heart. If you a First Testament lover, hang yourself. If you're a
if you're a second husband lover, send a black heart. I send a yellow heart if you want me to die. Send a purple heart. You
I
have a
have a
crush on me.
personal grudge against the First Testament. It just sucks. It doesn't know
Yes, it does. And if you're a fan of the Book of Revelations, send a 100 emoji. Is there any Book of Revelation fans out there?
somewhere.
Are you a are you a Book of Revelations fan? Don't
No.
lie to me. You're not.
Well, I don't know what I don't study the Book of
Ah,
Revelation.
oh fuck! Oh, that actually looks way better. No, I spent like 200 Robux on on this amount of hair.
The Book of Revelations. It
Oh
looks so much.
no,
The Book of Revelations
I'm
looks so
looking.
much better than the Second Testament, man. Gosh.
I'm looking at hair. Never mind, looks like shit. Looking at a avatar. Um, um, what are we talking about now? Uh, how long's the video?
Malach. Huh?
How long's the video? What's the current
What's
time?
the current time? We're at 27 minutes in. Took
20. We still got another like 40. I can't do
it-
math quick. Oh,
Um,
those stupid.
controversial points. We did one of them. We did religion.
Uh, let's see another one.
Women. Bitches. No, I'm joking.
Dude,
I can't say that.
dude, you
My
like
mom gonna
women.
beat
How could
me.
you say that? I'm gonna beat you.
You're gonna beat me.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Gay people.
I can't
Kinda
say that.
wrong. No, I'm joking.
Whoa, man. Dude, I'm one of them.
I
How could
believe
you
in the
say that?
gays. I believe that they
I
exist.
believe they're real. I believe homosexuals are real.
Sometimes. Like
Dude,
if I
same.
close my eyes, they don't exist.
Hmm. Oh, let's see. What's the topic we? What's your opinion on Star Wars stuff?
Star Wars.
Yep.
They're it's a it's good.
I actually hate Star Wars. Don't tell Aaron this. I just can't. I can't sit through any of the movies. They're all really terrible. They're all horrible movies. They're all written like shit. They all look like shit. I hate all the actors. I hate all the I hate all the fake languages. The only thing that's good is the music in that bar scene. I can't remember the name of it or the bar, but it was
The
in the first
Jizz.
movie, I think.
With that being said, subscribe,
What?
like this video, give me a
The Jizz. That's what it used to be called. It was
No way it was called the Jizz.
yeah. You search up space jazz from from the
From
thing, and
Star
it's
Wars.
Jizz.
Yo,
It's
before
the
the video begins, I
Jizz.
just want to say
It's called Jizz. Like,
It's
what
called the
is
Jizz.
Jizz from? So what is Jizz?
What is Jizz?
Yeah, Star Wars. Jizz refers to a genre of music that is often upbeat and swinging, most famously associated with the cantina scene in A New Hope. It's
Mm.
Jizz.
I'll be damned.
that I'm
Well,
going
I'll
to
be
be
damned. I
hosting.
love me some Jizz.
Love me some Jizz.
Quick Draw. Now, Quick Draw, bro, Quick
Don't say
Draw,
that. I shouldn't
he
say
does
that.
10%.
Uh, uh,
Da,
well,
da, da,
anyways,
da, 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 da.
uh,
Then give us your swords,
if
and yes,
everyone's watching this, or if anyone that like really is a diehard Star Wars fan
there's a katana
gets
mastery,
to this
but this is
point,
actually
I was
bugged, and
kidding.
it somehow works
I
on
was
katanas as
I
well,
was setting
bro.
up rage
Runeslayer,
bait
thank you for buffing my build.
for one of my
But
friends,
first off, starting on this build,
aka
bro, we're gonna
Aaron.
start
I was
with
gonna
our
say his
10
full name. I
samurai,
can't
so
say
we're,
that.
we're able to, one, equip our tarnished, and two, so that way we get quick draw. Now, quick draw, bro, quick draw and swordmaster go better, like,
I know. If he does watch this video, he's gonna get this point. He's like, fuck you. He's gonna eat my ass out.
Sounds better. But
Mm.
um, Star Wars. I like Star Wars. I have a 1-to-1 replica of Anakin's lightsaber right before he turned Sith. I don't remember the movies though. I watched them. It's been like years though. So good that I spent $300 on a lightsaber.
It was 300.
Bro, shit.
Nuts.
What do you think? Oh,
Okay. Dude, they got you, man.
I can't have opinions anymore. They're gonna get me.
Um, I don't know. I'd never go to Disneyland. One, it's too far away, and two, it's Disneyland.
You feel at like the women that like you know how daughters aren't allowed to go like outside or like aren't allowed to leave the house until they're married in most
Mhm.
Mexican households. Is that what you were? You know, you can't exit your ah! You can't like leave the house until you get married. What's so funny?
Because you got smited for like a second. Um, no, if I leave Texas, I just evaporate. That's the thing. Um, I don't know. I think I'll just take my chances at Six Flags, even though it's been in disrepair for years. I don't know about you,
I like Six Flags. The rides are more scary.
because they're in disrepair.
Yeah. Da, 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 la. Ha,
I
hella, head chala.
I am a big fan of um yeah, you know,
No,
you
not
know,
really. You have to
um
be in the know to know, you know?
you know. I want to go to a carnival that is not well set up. I think that'd be fun.
I think you're asking for death.
Okay. It'll be lame, Joshua.
Then why don't you go to Disney World?
Oh, because it's expensive and it's too far away.
Just take it alone, man. Don't be scared.
I'm taking it alone, man. I'm only scared of a few things in life. The IRS is one of them.
Not if you do it to a loan shark.
Oh, dude, you're right.
If you're not
But
scared
then
of
they
death, then get it from a loan shark. He'll make he'll make sure you get the money at some point.
take it on $10,000 and kill myself so you can't get the money back. You don't even get the pleasure of killing me. I'm just there.
That's a loan shark's worst nightmare. It's a suicidal person. They want like that actually is a great way to
Fuck over a loan shark?
if you don't have any like relatives, you kind of just go like, hey, loan shark, I'm gonna loan something.
Ask for a loan of $10,000, free the country, and then go live in like Papua New Guinea.
No, you ask Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
That's so much worse than what I was gonna say.
What?
I
How
was
is living in Papua New Guinea worse than what you were gonna say?
it just is. What do you mean?
Exactly.
How is it? It is.
What were you gonna say then?
I'm gonna say you just kill yourself. You ask for an
Oh,
impossibly large sum of money But like before you kill yourself, you waste it all. You don't have any relatives. Who are they gonna kill?
Oh, dude, you're right. My family. Fuck. Hmm. Running on that on possible ideas if I ever hit my lowest point. What would you count as your lowest point? Like if you were to ever hit like rock bottom in your life, what would you think it'd be?
Become an IT major.
Dude, you're right.
The moment that I fully commit to
Um,
majoring in IT, my family's dead.
my entire family bloodline gets super cancer.
That's your lowest point, or that's what happens when you become a computer science major.
That's what happens when you become a computer science major.
Here's a tip, guys. Don't become a computer science major. They'll fucking hang you.
They will. They will. Trust me, they did it to me. I'm dead now, actually. I'm a ghost. God, I can't get anything good. Oh my god, I'm gonna hang
You
myself.
you 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 lowly scum. The fucking damn it, you can't do anything for shit.
It's what I do. Mm. Oh, cool. This is actually really useful. Let's buy this. I can't. This has been the worst run I've ever had. I can't get any of the things I need, and it's so annoying. I can't sell any of these. They all do something positive, and I don't want to get rid of them. Like this one. Like this one kind of blows. Maybe just maybe I can get something good out of it. Joshua, bleed or poise? Choose one.
Bleed or poise?
Yeah.
Like poison or like
No,
so it's the word poise?
it's poise. Like I forgot what the definition of poise is. Um,
Point,
bleed
point,
damage or
point, point.
crits? That's essentially what I'm asking here.
What do you have? Which build is stronger for which one?
I'm using a bleed team, but crits, crits are so useful. I'm choosing like upgrades I can get.
Like, well, if your team
Should
is it? Well, I mean, usually in games, maybe there's a talent that's like you will every time you crit, you apply bleed. I don't know how
No.
Lethal Company works. No
Lethal Company.
Lethal Company.
You said Lethal Company. Anyways, bleed or poise, just choose one.
Uh, uh, uh,
Okay, man.
uh.
Okay, man.
I guess bleed. Fully stack up
Alright,
the
cool.
bleed.
Does it get me anything good? No, it doesn't. Fuck you, Joshua.
All right, YouTube. Let's keep going with this. I keep
Fine.
forgetting I'm recording.
Never mind. You might be you might be goaded. Actually, no, you're not. Kill yourself. Guys, I love my friends.
Not in
Thank
the
you guys.
gateway.
Platonically. I have to say that because I'm homosexual. Believe it.
Believe it.
Actually, Resident Evil. Ooh, I do that a lot often. I need to sell one of these things to buy it. To get rid of my. Can I even afford it if I get rid of my golden urn? I can't. This is not your fault. It's the thing I can't get, and I'm blaming it on you because I can't achieve it. Believe it.
Tate Boyum. Believe it. That's my Nindo. My 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 nin. My
My
ninja
ninja
way.
way. What were you gonna say, man?
Sorry, I was laughing. I was trying to get through it. I should do a reaction video, but except you can't see my face, so like I try not to laugh, but I just mute my mic.
That wasn't that funny. Um, I need to sell another thing here, but all these gifts are useful. let me get rid of this. 413. I need 10. I need to somehow scrap 10 together. Um, it's my Nindo. My ninja way. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Let's get rid of this, actually. I don't need the lighter. This is useful. More
You ever
useful.
seen Naruto? Like, you gotten far into it, or you just, like, you've seen
Episode
it?
8. Episode 8. Episode 8. I keep saying this. I get to the bridge scene. Got to the bridge, and then I just give up on it.
It's a good show, though.
Joshua, it's my Nindo. My ninja way. Anyways. Um, No, but yeah, I was like 9 when I first started Naruto. That's why. It's just like I got to the bridge fight. I think I got to the point where Kakashi summoned the dog to the scroll, and I just stopped watching. My friend, excuse me, my friend in elementary loved Naruto. He made me listen to Bluebird. Is that what the song's called?
Yeah.
A lot, like several times over. He's like, Santiago, this shit is peak low key, and I told him, no, it's not, man. This guy's singing voice is kind of silly.
Why? Because he was speaking English, but very weirdly.
Yes. Oh, dude, I was 9. I did accents weren't a thing in my that had registered that had registered yet. It's Joshua. It's my Nindo. It's my ninja way. This is really bad. This is really bad for me. Oh my god. I got it. Anyways.
This fucking auto-tracking me.
And so I tried to give it a try, and I enjoyed it.
I.
Give me a cut me some slack, man.
No.
Anyways. Okay. Fair enough.
Sorry,
So yeah. Maybe I'll rewatch it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like my type of stuff.
I heard that's the thing with a lot of I think a lot of the old animes is that they're so long because they build a story. It feels much easier to watch
That's
something,
report shit.
huh?
Nothing.
That's why
You
it
going?
feels so much better to watch an anime as it's coming out. Like Blue Lock, I was watching it as it was releasing the second season, and it felt cool because well, I was like, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't read the manga. I ended up catching up to the manga afterwards, but like you're watching it progress. You know, you don't feel it happening because you're like, oh my god, this week the episode is dropping. Let me watch it. Which is probably why it was easier for people to watch it back then because they're old and they're old as shit. And you know,
Alright, man.
it was coming out. It was coming out as they were growing up. You know, every Saturday. Oh god, I gotta get on that. I gotta watch the new Naruto episode. The new. I still go. I need to watch the new Bleach episode because they're still dropping. Well, not right now. That's in your Blood War Part 3 isn't coming out until like 2045.
Thank God.
I
I
feel
don't think I get Bleach. They're just taking their time, man. I like how anime around like the 2010s was animated. I think that's like the best kind of animation. Actually, no, late 90s. I'd say like early, like One Piece before the time skip. I really like that animation, cause looking at One Piece now, the animation looks really nice, but they're really like fluid. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
animation is too good.
No. Like that scene of Garp doing his what's it called? That giant mega punch thing he has.
Like
I forgot the
Galaxy
name of it.
Impact.
Yeah. He it looked a little weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. But I remember being like, he looks like a liquid. Garp is melting. This is canon. I don't know.
It sounds like sorry, 'cause when you talk about it, it sounded like you sound like that one person on Instagram who like, Guys, One Piece, it's just too good animated. I don't like it. What? A great offense to anyone who doesn't like One Piece. I'm coming
I
for you.
do. I did enjoy One Piece. I might not finish it. I don't think I'll ever actually get to finish it because I'm not doing that.
I mean, you caught up to the JJK manga.
Oof, way.
Like if
It's
you haven't done the
embarrassing.
same mistake.
No, it's not been recorded yet. Anywho, where was I? Oh yeah.
You can watch One Piece.
Yeah. I got to almost time skip, but then I gave up because I kind of realized, man, this is gonna take a little while. Cause at that point, I'm watching like I was watching like 8 episodes a day. I can't. I'm not gonna put this much effort into this, so I give up. And call me whatever, but like, I can't. Um, but I mean the JJK manga. You can't really say that like, oh, you caught up to it, because I didn't read it. I was getting the notes. I'm just getting like the TikTok summarization of it, where it's just, yeah, this happens. You know this character? You're dead. I got the entire Sukuna fight, like after he took over Megumi's body, spoiled for me.
Every
'Cause I was
week,
just
every
getting on my
week,
feet.
there'll be that one guy who's like, guys, new update. Everybody's fucking dead.
And like, oh yeah, Jacob's ladder, he climbed it.
Seeing that actually happen in real time, it was crazy. Like we kept joking about it at the previous chapter, like, oh, he's about to climb Jacob's ladder because that's how he BS's every fight, right? And then he actually did it, and then we're like, what do we do now? He just climbed Jacob's ladder.
Dude, he did it, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's dead ass soul for me. Joshua, pray for me.
In my thoughts, in my prayers.
Joshua, it's so over for me, man. He has a crit move ready. Have my team is staggered. It's so over. Mmm. Mmm.
I'm playing Anime Brawl Stars right now, so give me a second.
Joshua, you're not praying. You're gonna get me killed, man. My team.
You're in my thoughts. You're in my thoughts. You're in my thoughts, twin.
My team, they're getting wiped. It's all your fault.
Just so you know, I have you in my thoughts, twin.
That's a press. That's a press. No.
That's what people say, right? They're like, you're in my thoughts.
Yeah, that's a press. It's my only support unit. She's fucking dead. Wait, bleed. Bleed, save me. He's at 30 health because of bleed.
This is why I gave you bleed. You see, I had you in my thoughts since the beginning.
Bleed is so much fun, even though it doesn't have the high potential damage like things like Tremor or Sinking, where they do one hit and it does like 83,000 damage. I'm not kidding, but it's nice. I can't give up on my bleed team. I've invested in it since the start of the game. I can't go back now. I could, but I don't wanna. They're like my children, except they're not my children. Yeah. Yeah, actually, no, they're not wrong. Oh man, I sure do hope what I'm gonna pick here, scary ass guy, or not scary ass guy.
Scary ass guy? What's so scary about his ass?
No, it's a really scary guy. He's gonna kill me. I don't know what to go here for.
Go here for him?
I hate you, you know that? I really do.
I watched 12 Angry Men. It's a good movie. It's about 12 Angry Men. I don't even know that.
Dude, no way. I had no idea.
Kill him! Mátalos, güey!
Oh shit. You this poor unit of mine has been the has gotten the short end of the stick multiple times. I feel really bad for her.
Nerf Gojo. Nerf Gojo. Nerf Gojo.
Um, she doesn't even have anything to pull aggro. She just gets hit by mass destruction for no reason. I'm seeing over here, she gets hit with the one move she can't fight
Who
against.
the fuck is carrying all 14 Chrono Crystals for their team?
Gojo.
No, like there's nobody. There's someone just hiding somewhere that's carrying He's in the bush.
Oh, you got a twin. I believe in you.
Since Zoro's carrying the other half of the crystals, all I have to do is just jump him, and then I rob him and I run.
Anyways, going back to One Piece after not saying anything about One Piece for a while, I do agree on the fact that they did turn Chopper into just a glorified mascot. Yeah, you agree with me on this?
Yes.
Cause I didn't really see what he looked like during the time skip. I know he looked more cartoonish, and I thought maybe that was just like toy, whatever it is. I thought that was just like the art style that they had. No, he just looks like that in the manga too. He looks ridiculous. I liked how he looked pre-time skipped. I wish he would have said something like that. And then I understand the fact that he can he was able to control Monster Point, but like if he could do that, why not give him like Monster Point times 2, whereas essentially Monster Point times 1 except he's stronger.
How about you just Monster Point times 1?
Yeah, it's just Monster Point. Dumbass.
Why the fuck would you call it Monster Point 2 though?
Because it would be kind of like Monster Point except it'd be stronger.
He would have like a heart attack at some point.
Well, that's him awakening his whatever type of fruity he has. Chopper's fruity.
I hope you die in a fire.
I don't know. I wish he would have done more with Chopper and Usopp. Usopp's just there. Has Usopp done anything?
He's on the team.
Cause every time I see anything talking about Usopp, they call him a bum ass N-word. I've not seen a single post talking about anything positive about Usopp at all. Everything is negative. A video talking about going back to Syrup Village because he just fuck off for another chapter, another arc. Wait. Has he had a fight at all? Has he?
Yeah.
Which one?
Googly googly goo. He won the one at Dressrosa.
Oh, I don't count. He had an assist. How about like by himself?
You're asking me if the Ranger has had any solo wins?
Yes.
The range character.
Yeah, has he done anything?
You know, YouTube, we're 54 minutes in. You know,
One more discussion. One more discussion.
all right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we?
So if you were a woman, would you be a woman?
Okay, look, if you want to become a woman, would you rather have a dick and the pussy or just the pussy?
Don't say that.
I'm asking you a question.
Um, are you saying like I have to get surgery or
No,
like
like,
this
would
is
you rather be like
it's like magic.
you become you're magic. You have a dick now. You're Fuda.
Um, I think there are people with both. I forgot the name of it though. But
Fuda,
no, it's like a no like an actual thing that people are born with. I forgot the name of it though.
extra dick syndrome.
Maybe I don't know. Anywho, um, sure I had both. I'll have both. That sounds like a 2-in-1 deal.
It's just because it's a question we ask Aaron, like, would you rather be a woman with a pussy or with a dick, and like with a
Oh
pussy.
yeah.
So you're gay because you want to get fucked, right?
It's just one of those things where you're just it's just gonna be gay either way. Like saying like, oh, have you told your mom you're out of the closet yet?
Can't say no. You
Either way
can't
you
say
say
yes.
yeah, because either way you still sound gay. Yeah, that's why I'm gay now because I fell for one of those. I think that's the perfect way to end the video, Josh. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I'm not making a match. So give me a second.
It's extra content. Okay, let me think of something to say here. Oh my god. Anyways,
Dude, trans people deserve rights
yes,
on Wednesdays.
and on Wednesdays. I'm friends with trans people. They're cool people. I'm
What are the rapists?
not dude. Um, most of them are cool people. The good ones are good are cool people. I don't know. The ones that haven't committed crimes yet are good people.
Yet. So you're telling me there's a guy who has, if there's a guy who has like really evil thoughts, he's not evil until he doesn't.
Yeah, then he just needs mental help. He needs support. People can have bad thoughts, but until they act on it, then they're bad people. Because beforehand they can get help for those bad thoughts. That's why things like therapy exists and weed.
She
Yep.
put my name in purple
She
hearts.
put my na- she put my name in yellow hearts.
My favorite color, like the stars.
I think it's
Boy.
ridiculous. That I
Oh,
want to
sorry,
yodel.
your opinion doesn't
I
matter
want to
anymore.
learn how to yodel.
The video ended.
Um, I'm just saying I want to learn how to yodel.
I don't think you do. I think you're a pussy.
Don't don't say that.
Alright, that's it.
Don't,
We have to do the outro now.
don't say
Alright.
that. Anyways,
Shut up. Fuck up.
bye YouTube.
No, don't say no. That's kind of that's bad. It's gonna say gay.
Oh.
You can't say gay. That sounds kind of lame. Right. Remember YouTube, like and subscribe, follow me on Twitch, even though I don't upload.
Yeah.
Um, don't don't like white people. Stay black. Stay minority. Minority majority. Be Hispanic. Any last words,
Word.
Santiago, before you cease to exist? The moment I stop recording, you it's like a machine. You don't exist until I press it again.
Oh.
Like that one movie with
Um.
their office workers.
No. Which? Oh, Joshua. Which one?
Like it's a whole, the whole premise that they're trying to get at. Like they exist outside of the real world, but the moment they enter the office, a second person activates inside of their body, and the other one's asleep. So they don't know they're not working. They're technically not working. The other person is, but it's in
Um.
their body.
I don't know. I didn't Rick and Morty do a parody of that.
No, fuck you. It's a good movie. You better
Okay.
watch it.
You can watch it later. I'll give my honest review about it.
All right. So any last words before
Um.
Santiago activates?
Okay. Stay cool, guys. Yeah.
No, stay gay.